In the news this week, the Department of Environmental Affairs and Public Works recognizes WOF's contributions at their 2015 budget vote. On the 14th of May 2015, Minister of Environmental Affairs Edna Molewa, with the support of Deputy Minister Barbara Thomson, delivered a Department of Environmental Affairs budget vote at Parliament in the Western Cape. The budget vote takes place once a year and allows the Minister to provide insights into what returns on investments were made on the previous year's budget and tabled planned projects and expenditure. Working on Fire was represented by the Newlands firefighters and WOF management in Parliament, together with other DEA-funded programs and organizations.
It was my first time being in Parliament, and I was so happy because it was my first time and I enjoyed it. And what I liked the most, it was the minister and the other people. They do care about the program that we're working on because they keep on talking about it and they're looking forward to make more for the program.
The exhibition area provided an opportunity for the various DEA programs to showcase their work and products to visiting dignitaries. Minister Edna, together with the Deputy Minister, had an interaction with the WOF firefighters and management at the stand.
It's my first time in Cape Town and being in Parliament. And for me, having heard the ministers talk, about the good work that we do in the program has made me feel very proud to be part of Working on Fire, in the sense that it acknowledges the hard work that these guys, the men and women, are doing out there in the field. That actually pushes me to do more hard work in the program.
The Minister explored the different display areas and expressed their appreciation for everyone's contribution towards protecting and promoting the development of our natural environment. Minister Edna emphasized the importance of the Working on Fire program.
We really are challenged as South Africa and are really bound and obliged to keep our biodiversity in order. It's quite important for us because without our natural resources that makes up our entire biodiversity, there will be no life. And South Africa has got to sustain its economic growth. It's got to sustain its social growth for people to be healthy, for people to continue with their needs of education, eating food, water provision, and so forth. And what we therefore need is to ensure that this program, Working on Fire, is actually sustained, because it helps us to keep that biodiversity in balance. The removal of alien and invasive species through mechanisms that are really within the ambit of all our Working for programs, but also the firefighting program in particular, quite important, because if we don't do alien and invasive species removal, the fires, when they get to come, they become very wild. And that's why it's necessary for us to keep this in check and in balance. We're very proud of our team of Working on Fire. They really do extraordinarily important, good work throughout the country. The recent fires in Western Cape, which is actually the second largest, was fought back then. People didn't know the Working on Fire program. Now they know. Now we have an expectation from everybody, and they know that South Africa has got a very important, well-trained, knowledgeable team of fighting our fires, and therefore part of our disaster management program is made easier through this program.
Yes, it was a great experience because it was the first time then to see how people talk and how they budget to the different departments, more especially to the program, how they appreciate, how they show the appreciation about the different working for water, working for fire. It was a nice and great experience.
Deputy Minister gave us an overview of how the expanded Public Works program funding contributes to sustaining communities through providing work opportunities.
Government, through departments, would create or would contribute towards job creation. So as DEA, or as this department, we are one of the main contributors to job creation through our extended Public Works program. The Working on Fire, we would have seen the contribution that this department, through this program, made here, right here in the Western Cape, when fires went havoc here in this area.
Firefighters were pleased to hear our minister and other members of parliament express their appreciation for the courageous efforts during the fire season and efforts in protecting the environment.
I think first and foremost, as the General Manager of the Western Cape, we are privileged to have represented the program in Parliament today. I think the acknowledgement that came from the speakers, especially the Minister, and I mean opposition parties as well, you know, acknowledging the work that we do, the fact that we lost our brave soldiers, the pilots and the LA safety leader out there, Justin Versaghi, you know, made mention in Parliament. I mean that's a milestone for us.
At the Department of Public Works 2015 budget vote, they invited 3 WOF firefighters as VIPs to Parliament. One of them was our very own Lebogang Mohatse, crew leader from the Highveld base in Northwest, who led a team during the Cape firestorm.
Just from the Parliament, few people have mentioned working on fire. It shows that working on fire is been out there due to the fire that has been happening in the Western Cape. We thank you very much for the organization. We thank you very much for recognition again. We really appreciate your work. Thank you very much.
Department of Public Works Deputy Minister Jeremy Cronin voiced his appreciation of the role of working on fire as an expanded public works program in creating jobs for youth.
Well, I'm just coming out of the Department of Public Works budget vote, and we really used the opportunity to promote the expanded public works program, of which one of the real model programs is the Working on Fire program. And I must say, of course, inevitably there are skeptics in South Africa who talk down these programs. And I think one was able to really use the wonderful work that Working on Fire participants are involved in. And in particular, obviously, the recent huge contribution that over 600 working on fire participants in the fires in Cape Town and in the Western Cape. And even the opposition parties here were forced to clap and applaud, and that's really well deserved. And I think just to say that you're making us really proud, not just as government, but I think as all South Africans, to see young people, young women and men really contributing, learning skills, acquiring skills, but also showing wonderful discipline and really contributing to the good of our country. It's a fantastic example.
We are thankful for the ongoing support and recognition received by our leaders. We stand proudly with our sister programs in restoring dignity, saving lives and protecting the environment.
It's competition time. 10 lucky winners stand a chance to win 500 Rand in cash each. Read through the comic that was distributed in April and answer the following questions correctly. SMS answers to 081 043 9252 or Facebook inbox WOF Comms. The closing date is the 28th of May 2015 at 4 p.m. sharp. Good luck and keep those entries coming.